Cold plunges and ice baths have been exploding everywhere on social media. Literally every time I go on social media, I see videos and pictures and people telling everything and everyone about the benefits of going through a cold plunge or going through an ice bath. But what exactly does the science say about this? In today's video, we'll discuss the science behind cold plunges or cold baths. Are they the right thing for you? We'll also discuss how this can affect your gut microbiome. And at the very end of the video, I'll go over my recommendation whether you should consider going through a cold plunge or not. Guys, if you're wondering if this craze has legitimate scientific evidence, this video is for you. Let's talk about food. Howdy y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru and gut microbiome expert. I'm a board certified gastroenterologist trained at the Mayo Clinic. I'm CS Level Gastro for all your GI needs, and consider subscribing to this channel. So what exactly is a cold plunge? If you don't know what this is, in essence, it is you sitting down or lying down in literally a tub full of ice and cold water. I kid you not, people are doing this. Now you can sit there for maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes. I've seen challenges where people are actually challenging themselves and their friends, but how long they can sit or lie down in a cold plunge. It's the same thing with maybe having a cold shower. I've seen videos about people actually showering themselves in freezing cold temperature. And there's been a craze with this of how people are saying this makes them more productive, more focused, and it gives them, I don't know, an essence of hitting nirvana somehow. So what exactly are some of the benefits people are talking about when it comes to cold plunge therapy? Well, number one, we know it's been around for a long time for muscle therapy. Athletes for years and decades actually use cold plunges to actually help soothe the soreness when it comes to joint pain and arthritic pain as well. Listen, when I did football, and imagine me doing football, the first thing we did after practice was go into a cold plunge. And there is a little bit of science behind this. We've seen some science and some evidence about how using cold therapy, whether it's a cold plunge or a cold pack, actually can help decrease inflammation and soreness, especially after a hard workout. In fact, there's been a study in 2018 of 99 combined studies about the benefit of using a cold plunge for delayed onset muscle soreness or DOMS. It did suggest that after strenuous exercise, taking a cold plunge can possibly delay muscle soreness and muscle impairment. Now, I always have to preface this is that these studies suggest this or they imply this, but we really don't have a lot of clear evidence that it can't help out. But the water's gonna be less than 59 degrees for someone to get any benefit. That is freaking cold. However, when it comes to muscle soreness, there really is not a lot of good evidence that actually can have long-term effects from this. Number two is improved mood. When you look at all the people on social media, they're like, oh my gosh, a cold plunge actually makes my mood better. I'm more focused, I'm more relaxed, and actually can help out. What does the science say about this? Now, the idea behind this is that the shock of cold water can actually release endorphins to make you feel so much better. Now, we know endorphins is the key for mental well-being and happiness. In fact, this is one of the reasons why people get that runner's high and why they get so much happier after they work out. Now, once again, the science is not very clear on this. Now, it makes sense that, maybe putting yourself in a position where you can possibly release endorphins can make you feel better. I don't know. Some people have noticed a benefit for this. So I would just say, just see how you feel, see if it's individualized, and see kind of how you feel after a cold plunge. So this video is probably sponsored by Love Gastro. Yes, that is my clinic. If you're suffering from GI issues, if you have anything going on inside your gut, our clinic is the clinic to take care of you. We try to do a more natural approach to help out with your GI issues and all your gut issues as well. So if you're looking for gastro help or even liver help, come see us at Love Gastro, where we can take care of all your GI and liver needs. Number three, people say that a cold plunge can enhance your immunity. They say it can increase the production of immune cells. Listen, there's literally no science behind this. I have no idea how going in a freaking cold plunge is gonna make you more immune to things. In fact, I would suggest that being that cold can make it more likely for you to get sick and have an infection. So I have no idea where this idea of somehow improving your immunity can come with a cold plunge, but I can tell you we have no evidence for this. Now let's talk about specifically about the gut. Is a cold plunge an option when it comes to gut issues? Now there may be a suggestion out there that if you have IBS, if you have bloating, if you have pain, that taking a cold plunge may be something you want to consider doing to help out with those conditions because of the proposed benefits of inflammation, because of the proposed benefits of improving your immunity, now maybe because of reducing endorphins. Now you know me, I am of the opinion that if we can try something that's natural and that works, I am all for it. But I have to have science behind this. Now I wish that taking a cold plunge would be an effective treatment for gut issues. I wish it could. In fact, this would make my life and my patient's life so much easier. Whereas instead of I'm telling them, hey, improve your diet, manage stress, get better sleep, I can just say, go into a cold plunge and relax and you'll be fine. Unfortunately, we have zero evidence that taking a cold plunge can help out when it comes to your gut health and help out when it comes to your gut microbiome. We don't. It'd be so great and easy if we did, but we don't. So what are my thoughts on using a cold plunge? Now, despite all the evidence I mentioned out there, I will tell you, I'll just give you my personal anecdote. I have to stress this is my own personal recommendation. I actually do enjoy taking a cold shower. I have noticed for me that whenever I take a cold shower, especially at night, it helps me sleep. Why? Well, I know that I sleep very, very hot. It's crazy, but I need the temperature like in 63, 64 degrees, and even then I'm hot. Taking a cold shower actually allows me to decrease my core body temperature to allow me to sleep. Now, there's no scientific evidence for this. There's no benefit I can see when it comes to that, but it does help out. Number two is that it does tend to help out with my mood as well. I don't know why, maybe it is the release of endorphins, which is hard to measure, but whenever I take a cold shower, I just feel better. I'm more relaxed, I'm more chill. Maybe it's because all the stress of the day is getting out of my head because I'm so focused on how freaking cold it is. That may be it. I don't know, but I will take that because it allows me to kind of relax and chill out as well. But here's some of the things that you have to be aware of whenever you try to do a cold plunge. Number one, it's not for everyone. Keep in mind what you are doing. You are going in a cold area. You have the extreme risk of developing hypothermia. Don't get hypothermia. Don't get frostbite. Don't make it so extreme where you actually have damage to your skin and your body from doing this. Number two, if you have a heart condition, guess what? You will shock your heart and you will shock your body. If you have any type of heart condition, do not do a cold plunge. And then lastly, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's not a big deal. Like I said before, there's very limited evidence on the objective benefit of using a cold plunge. And so if you don't want to do it, if you're like, hey, screw that ain't for me, that's fine. Don't do it, you're not missing out. All right guys, so these are my thoughts based on the evidence about using a cold plunge. Let me know in the comments down below, would you consider it? Is it something you want to try and do? Have you done this and has it helped out? Comment down below, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you for watching, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and newsletter. And don't forget to come see us at the Gas Show for all your GI needs. So thank you for watching, don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks everyone.